Man, I've been alone for so long. Uh, you start to believe that, like, maybe it's best that way. Uh, you just get comfortable with it. Uh, that's a big word for a lot of us today is comfortability and discomfort. Those are a lot of things people like to talk about. But uh, I think there's positives and negatives to both. Obviously, it's how the world works. It's kind of yin and yang kind of thing. Positive attract, negatives attract. I feel like you gotta live your life in a natural flow. What fits best with your life, but you also have to understand your strengths and your weaknesses. And that's an everyday process. You're constantly learning yourself because every day that you wake up is a new day. Um, you're constantly evolving, and you want the things that you want, but also not feeling like it's forced or not feeling like there's, like I said, a natural flow of things. When the energy feels off about yourself or about a situation or about, it's, what do we call it, reading a room. Especially the older you get, like myself, I'm really big on energy now. Like, you can just sense it on things, sense it on people, sense it within yourself that something's not right or that this something is smooth. But I've gotten so used to being like by myself and alone that as much as I say like I would eventually like somebody to be with somebody, it's there's so much effort and work that goes into that. It's like, man, it's hard to give up that peace of mind. Just don't know how ready I am to actually do that or pursue that. And the scary part is like you have to be honest with yourself. Like, I had a situation when you really like somebody, man. Um, I'm not used to talking to people. I'm not people in general, especially asking women out that I like. Um, like, I just don't do it. I don't put myself in those situations. I know me. I have a really big heart. I am emotional. I'm not afraid to show my emotions. I'm not afraid to be vulnerable. I'm not afraid to cry in front of people. Uh, as much as we think that shows weakness of men, um, it doesn't. It don't bother me. I just I just think that you should be real with yourself. Uh, but I allow myself to get attached. I allow myself to get overly invested. I allow myself to create an image of somebody that uh, didn't deserve it. Uh, Not that I think that's a bad thing. Now that I've had time to think about the situation, when we say that you create an image of somebody before you truly get to know them, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing because you see the best in people, you see the highest potential in people, and if anything, that onus you have to put it within yourself. You have to take accountability and put it on yourself. Um, because you set your expectations so high and you were disappointed because things didn't go, your way. And I'm talking about myself in this situation, obviously, but it applies to anybody dealing with it. You set your expectations high, man, because you want what you want. And then when things don't happen the way you expect them, uh, you got to deal with it. but you got to deal with it raw. You got to be real with yourself. You got to be willing to uh, handle those emotions accordingly, man. I always say, like, accept every emotion that you go through, man. Anger, sadness, fear. Like, those are all a part of what make us human. Don't run from it, man. Because the longer you avoid them, you won't learn how to deal with them. You won't learn how to understand yourself. If you're angry, man, understand why you're angry. There has to be a reason. You're not mad just to be mad. Are you like, or is it just your energy is off? Maybe you're not even truly mad. You think you are, but you really not. It's just something is off. And if you take time to sit back, analyze what's going on in your own mind, and address it, and figure out what it is that's bothering you, you can handle the situation, because nobody can do it for you, you know. Life is ups and downs, and I'm big on energy and staying positive and keeping a positive mindset, even when it may look like something is wrong with me, or I'm low, or I'm feeling down. Sometimes, man, especially people that get to know me, they like, bro, most of the time that's just how I am for real. Like, I come off kind of low energy sometimes, at least to myself. Maybe I don't give off that vibe, but it really is how I am, man. I just be chilling. But nah, man, I asked like the first girl out ever in my life, bro, and it was a lesson for me, dog, because I realized how much of myself I had been avoiding. You know, I'm learning all these new things about boundaries and things like that, and like not shrinking yourself and not minimizing yourself, especially as a man. And like, don't no woman want somebody that she feel like she can just step on or do whatever to. And I understand that these are things like that I already knew, but when you're in it, especially if you're interested in a person, you realize that you allow things, and this can go both ways, but you allow things that you would never allow from anybody else, or just wouldn't tolerate from other people, but because you're, especially me, and maybe from other people like me, that like you're compassionate, or, and I have my ways. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna sound compassionate with everybody. Like, I haven't done wrong to people or said things I wish I could take back, or made mistakes. Obviously I have, but I wear my heart on my sleeve, man, and I put my emotions into everything. I feel hard, and I realize that when it comes to like them, man, when it comes to women, like when you overly aggressive like that, or overly like emotional like that, or pursue like that, sometimes I can run them off, man. And that's eventually what I ended up doing. I kind of pushed her away, but it was a lesson for me. I take everything as a lesson. There's always reasons behind why people come into your life. It's how you deal with the situation, how you understand the situation. And I knew that when I had put myself in this new element of my life that I had never tried before, then I was going to experience feelings and emotions and things that I had never dealt with before. And I was like, what is God trying to teach me in this situation? Because before this whole thing even played out, I was like, be prepared, Sean. You know what this is. You like this girl. You have a crush on this girl. And that's what it is immediately. You're attracted to somebody. That's the first thing you notice about somebody, is their physical appearance. So it's like, you know what it is. You don't know her yet. That part I already understood. I'm not like oblivious. Like, you're immediately just attracted to somebody by their energy, the way they move, by how they look. Because I'm always around this person, so I already kind of had time to observe, and like I was like, okay, I'm going to go through with this. But it just taught me things about myself that like I didn't realize, man. Like, your patience, man, it can be tested by people. I allow things to be said to me that I would not tolerate. I allow lines to be crossed that I would not tolerate. And I can understand why somebody wouldn't want to talk to somebody like that or deal with somebody like that. It's amazing what you'll do for people you want to like talk to. But like, all right, you got to be okay with being misunderstood too. Because even though I wanted to talk to this person, they had already told me, like, in a way that they didn't want to be with me. And I was okay with that. But this whole thing, my whole thing is, I'm trying to get comfortable with socializing with people and learning people and understanding people. And my whole vibe was, if I just talk to this girl, because she already knows I like her, I'm okay with her like not wanting to deal with me. And this is maybe a mistake on my part. I was like, well, if I keep just talking to her, then I'll get more comfortable, just learning how to talk to people that you're nervous around until it becomes natural. Because this is the first girl you've ever tried to like legitimately ask out, and like it didn't feel natural. Like, and when I say it didn't feel natural, is I'm talking about other relationships I was in, which is only two. Those happened just organically. Like there was no need. Like we both already knew. Like I didn't even have to ask. They didn't ask me. It kind of just happened. It did. They both just kind of happened naturally. Uh, this one, I actually like took the initiative, which we say, put yourself out there. We ask like why men don't approach anymore. Those questions are being asked, and I do believe in those old school values. That yes, I'm still one of those, man. I'm okay if you want to go the online route, things like that. That's fine. But for me, if I want to get to the next, if I want to like get to the next step of my life and evolve and know exactly what it is that I need to raise my level in, then I have to put myself in those situations because it just becomes easier over time. Like I had never been rejected before. I had never put myself in that situation, and like the initial rejection was fine, but it's the part when this person pulled away from me that really like took me aback. Like I was like, oh, like I chased this person off. Like it almost made me feel like, and I'll be honest, it made me feel like I was like a creep. Like what did I do wrong? Did I say something wrong? Like all like when cause I'm very like guarded. I was always nervous, but I knew the energy between us was off, and like I just had to address it because like I knew like something just was off, but I had to get to the bottom of it. And even my stepdad was like, just leave her alone, just leave her alone, just leave her alone. But I'm like, nah, like I'm hearing them, but when you're in the situation, like when you're in the situation, it's like nobody understands the context like you do because you're in it. You can explain a situation, but if they're not in it, they don't truly know what's going on because they're not living it the way you are. And I'm like, nah, this isn't what I'm looking for. Just leaving the situation isn't it. That's not what this lesson is trying to teach me. That's not what this. That's not what that's not what this is trying to teach me. And so I approached this person and I just was like, uh, basically said that there's this weird energy. I basically just was honest. I was like, there's this weird energy every time we interact. Basically, in short, and I'm shortening this up because I don't want to go through the whole like process of what was going on. But this energy is off. So now I'm finally I'm putting it all out there. I'm making myself like vulnerable, which is hard to do because it's a scary thing to do, express your feelings and what's really on your mind. Like, everybody don't want to talk about that kind of stuff, but I'm like, the energy is off. uh, I don't know what's going on. You rolled your eyes at me, and like, I don't know, like, I'm like, what did I do? Like, I don't know, like, what I did to like make this person upset at me, or what did I do wrong? So I'm going through all these mental games in my head, like, what's going on, and like, I've never been in this situation, so I'm overthinking everything. I'm overthinking every conversation, every move I make, everything I said, every, like, did I do something wrong? Am I being too, like, what is happening, bro? Like, I just want the opportunity to express what's really on my mind, and cutting basically to the end of it. By the end of the conversation, this person just left me like high, like dry, and standing like with my damn, like, with my heart in my hand. And like, I ain't never felt like that in my life. I ain't never felt so fucking like, just like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, I was speechless, bro. Like, the shit fucked me up, man. And long story short, I was heartbroken, bro. Like, I'm over it, but I'm still talking about it, obviously, because I do believe you should address your problems or whatever's on your mind, whatever you're going through. Talk about it with yourself. Talk about it with somebody else if you have to. It's just, don't. You know, it's okay to hold things in. You don't have to share or express everything to the world, but, or to anybody. But honestly, if it's something that really is on your heart and really is bothering you, and that really is like something that you're trying to get over, then yeah, man, like, address it, think about it. Don't stew in it. Don't let it overtake your whole world, but just do what you need to do to understand like the situation and help yourself, like, uh obviously, yeah, get over is what I want to say, but get over it, but take the positives out of it, because it wasn't all negative. I'm so excited that I did something that I was so scared to do. I'm telling you, man, I was nervous as fuck, bro. I was fucking super nervous. And like, I know people be like, you just got to do it, you just got to do it, and it does take practice. Coming from somebody that works out, it does take reps. But man, that was hard to do, man. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, that shit hurts. That shit sucks. Like, why the fuck would I want to continue to put myself through something like that, and just have somebody tell me like, nah, I don't want you? Like, goddamn, that's fucked. Like, bro, that's a shitty feeling, bro. Have somebody feeling like you not fucking worthy, or you less than, or you not up to their fucking standard, bro. Like, that shit sucks. Why the fuck would I want to go through that, you know? Uh, but I get it. But this is a part of my journey and my life, and it's nobody else's. It's a process I gotta go through. But uh, them mental mind games, man, I'm not here for it, man. I don't want to play mind games. I'm not trying to play the game. I done had homies be like, bro, you just gotta treat these women like this, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do that, and all these videos on YouTube and creators talking about, man, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta pull back, you gotta do this, you gotta pull away. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not here to play fucking chess and checkers and fucking Jenga or whatever cardboard game, whatever. I'm not here to play fucking mental gymnastics with people, bro. Like, I'm not, dog. I'm really not. And if I have to do that, then I'd rather just not play the game at all. And if that means like not getting what the fuck, bro, I'd be by myself, dog. Um, I got my peace of mind, bro. And I just, dog, no. My sanity matters to me. My peace of mind matters to me. You don't need anybody in this life to be happy or successful. You don't. So don't think that. If you want a relationship, if you want connection with people, it don't just have to be a relationship. Connection with people in general. That's what I mean too. Cause like it ain't even just about the relationship. I just threw that in there because that's just something I was dealing with. But I've always been saying that I want to increase my social skills because I also want to grow myself. You know, I want to learn how to network and build relationships with people. I could go out one night and be sitting next to a freaking billionaire and not even freaking know it because I refuse to just speak up and say hello to this person next to me, you know? Could have opened up a whole new door for me. Maybe, maybe not. But I would never know. I didn't take the opportunity to talk to him. I didn't take the opportunity to just speak, you know? These are things that I think about. Uh, just trying to elevate, man. And it's not easy, bro. People make it sound so easy, but it's not, man, because everybody's journey is so different. And I can tell you these things, like I can tell you, like me, I can sit here and tell you how easy it is to get in shape and you know how easy it is to be consistent in the gym and eat these kind of things. But that's because I built this over time. I built it. It wasn't easy. It did. I can tell you how easy it is now that I've done it, like because it's just natural to me. It's a natural flow. It's just part of my lifestyle. I just do it without thinking now. But when you're going through that process, when you're first starting that process, you're going through the doubt, you're going through the struggle, you're going through the delayed results because it's not immediate. You're going through the mental struggle of like, man, how long is this gonna take? You're going through the like just the plateau or whatever, or just whatever is the mental mind game, building your mental fortitude. We all go through it, not seeing the results immediately. Like I said, the delayed gratification, having to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over until it just becomes natural. And that's where I'm in the process of this, you know? Like, it's easy to say it when you've already overcome that challenge. Each of us has to deal with a different challenge in our lives, and once you overcome it, you're on to the next one. And you're telling people how to overcome a certain challenge that they need help in, but you also understood how hard it was for you to go through. So you have to give people that grace, you know? Uh, you have to be willing to give people that grace, man, especially if you don't understand the context of what somebody's dealing with, because we all go through the same similar situations. At the end of the day, we're all human, but you don't live this person's life. You don't have this person's heart, this person's soul, this person's spirit, this person's will, this person's mindset. Uh, that's just the reality of the situation. You also aren't involved with the people that are involved in that person's chapter in their life. So everybody's different, man. We're all our own individual souls, and life is crazy in that way. But it's a beautiful disaster, man. Life is really a beautiful disaster. I wouldn't have it any other way, man. Yeah. So all I would say is this. I love being alone. I like it, man. I really do. As much as I don't want to spend the rest of my life that way, I can't sit here and lie to myself and say I don't enjoy my solitude, my peace. I don't enjoy my own time. Uh, this is fun to me, man. Right here, just me and this camera talking. Me going upstairs playing my video game all day. I got some cabbage. My first time making cabbage bread. It not as hard as I thought it would have been, but when you ain't never made something or when you ain't never done something, man, you be like, dang, I don't want to mess it up. But hey, it's trial and error, man. I got cabbage in the crock pot. Just went to the grocery store this morning and threw some smoked turkey in there. letting that finish. The cabbage been cooking all night. I started it yesterday. It's done, but it's still in the crock pot. I just put it on warm, so it's been cooking like all night. I got some potatoes in there and onions. So now I got the turkey in there, just absorbing all that, bro. And then the stuff from the juice of the turkey, man, the sauce is gonna be in the bro. I'm gonna mess that stuff up. I got some leftover cornbread still, so yeah, I'm gonna eat good today. But nah, man, pretty much, you know. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, man. Hope y'all had a great 4th of July. 4th of July ain't really my thing anymore. Never really was, but I enjoy the displays and stuff. You know, I'm not against fireworks. It's just at this point in my life, I don't really care about the fireworks and stuff. I didn't pop anything. I didn't go anywhere. I just stayed in the house. Like I said, I made myself a nice dinner yesterday. Didn't turn the TV on at all. I just kind of sat, man, and just relaxed my mind, you know. So, yeah, man, y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening.